Excellent, good. And in this one, while you're scanning this, the very first measure is based on the 1 chord, the 4 chord, or the 5 chord in B flat major.
The 1 chord.
Yeah, you've got it, good. And then I would suggest that you practice these, or not practice them, but play them on top of the keys once through, and then when you're ready to play it, go ahead and really play them.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Very nice. Very good. All right, now you get to choose another day.
Um, hmm. Day 5, the last one.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So, do you play any 5 chords in this sight reading example?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that you do. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. So if they ask you to sight read it, how about if you play it in the key of C major? If they ask you to transpose it, I mean. You want to try it in C? Whoa, that was good. And what happens if you moved it up one more step to D major? Excellent, Xiaowei. That's so good. So did you try to sight read the ensemble piece that we can't play at the same time? Did you try that one?
Was it the Bells of St. Mary, that one?
This one that's on page 53. When sight
Oh,
reading B sharp or B flat.
oh, I didn't do that one yet.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So this will be pure sight reading. That's exciting. Okay, we're still in the key of B flat major. What about the third measure in? Can you look at that and tell us if that's the 4 chord or the 5 chord?
Um, the 4 chord?
So the 4 chord has what 3 notes in the 4 chord?
Wait, this one? Oh.
Good. So what are the names of those 3 notes?
B flat, E flat, and G.
Good. And do you see any of those notes in the third measure?
Mm, yeah.
You do. Which notes do you see?
E flat.
Okay, so you see the E flat. Now let's think about the 5 chord. We could actually think of a 5/7 chord. So the 5/7 chord would be F, A, C, as you know, plus you add the 7th, which is the E flat up on top. So can you go ahead and play an F, A, C, E flat 5/7 chord?
It's two. Both of like the notes are in the chord.
Yeah, so you actually have a C and an E flat and an A. You have 3 notes that are part of the F7 chord. So it's definitely a 5 chord. Does that make sense to you? Okay, good. All right, very nice. So the only note that's missing out of the 5 chord is the F. All the other notes are there. Okay, so it's very repetitious, this piece. The other thing you really have to think about is the rhythm, right? Because what happens on all those quarter rests? Oh, you really have to make sure that you're counting, right? So again, how about if you just play it on top of the keys silently, and then when you get through the whole thing and you think you're confident to play it, just let me know.
Done.
Good. Okay, so at the end of the very first line, what do you notice about the note values at the very, very end of the first line? Your left hand has what kind of note value?
My right hand.
Yeah.
Like all 4 of the beats are like
Right. And do you remember what the name of that note is?
a whole note.
Whole note, right. And then what does the left hand have in contrast to that?
A quarter note.
Yes, followed by rest. Okay, so just be aware of that as you get to that measure. Okay. All right, good. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and play it. Okay, so your notes were excellent, really good. So how did you feel you did with your rhythm?
An 8.5 or 9 out of 10.
So let's play it one more time, okay? And really make sure you're nice and steady. 1, 2, rest. 4, 1, rest, rest, 1, 5, rest, down. Okay. Yes, all right, that's much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, oops, my books are falling all over the place. My goodness. Okay, so that tells us that when you're actually taking the real test, make sure that you have the counting down before you start to play it. Okay, so that it's really good with notes and rhythms, okay, and the articulations. Does that sound good? All right, so maybe this week we should do Unit 9. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's good. That'll be a good goal to actually finish this piece before the test, because then your sight reading will be so impeccable. Oh my gosh. Good.